Okay, so you have not studied the whole year, or maybe you did. Maybe it's the night before exam, maybe it's the day before exam. No matter what time or day is it. It is clear you are here to know how to ace that exam. And today we will be going to discuss one tip that helped me ace my exam in the last 3 years. Let's get into it. Firstly, close your book and never reference to the reading in you. Book a day before exam because this is just going to stress you out. Often the books are not parsed, they have extra information, examples and facts that you will never need in your exam, so never open your book a day before just to read the whole chapter. I did this mistakes a lot of time for my biology exam. Every term 3 years back before an exam, I would open my book, the first chapter, and would start reading it and underlining things, and going into exam those things would either have slipped from my mind or I would not know where to put which information. Even so, I did not fail my exam, but my teacher would tell me your answers were not precise, or I did not provide what the question asked for, and ended up with average marks. Then later I realized that instead of reading that whole text repeatedly, which by that time I could recite, I should look at questions which are likely to come in exam. And trust me, this was the best decision ever. A day before my biology exam, I would sit and would take out my topical and search internet for past exams with marking schemes. This saved me so much time that instead of sitting for whole day cramming, I would be done in half the time while taking breaks in between, and this made biology one of my strongest subjects. What I would do was open the topical, start with the latest chapter that we have covered or the one I knew I was weakest at. I would look at the questions from that topic and read the answers. Literally read the answer, not even memorize it, but the trick was to read carefully. Read the question carefully with what it asks for, and then the answer that. How the answer is proving the right terms for the question. These answers would be my model answers that I could use to write my own answer. I would do this year by year, and also remember, you don't have to do all the topic questions that has been asked, but just do the latest ones. Because usually if you go to past questions, they would be same, just the wording would have changed. So I would usually do like 3 to 4 years, or if I had 2 days to prepare, I would do 5 years per topic and no more. Another tip, while doing these questions, you will find out which part of that specific topic is more important, because it would have appeared a lot or would have been a part every question directly or indirectly. Trust me, this is the greatest piece of advice I could give you through this video, because once I had my geography exam of whole textbook was 12 chapters, and I had a day to prepare. All I did use my book for maps or pictures, and the rest of the day from AM in the morning till 7 p.m. at night, I just read carefully, remember carefully, read all the questions and answers from past 5 years of one chapter, and gave my exam. I got 74 out of 75. I could just gotten 75 as well if I knew how to spell a river's name. The surprising thing was that there were total of 5 questions, and I had to do 3, and I knew all 5, so I chose which I knew the best and aced that exam. For me, this technique worked best for subjects with a lot of content like biology, geography, history, and other content-heavy essay and short question exams. Thought you could use it for others as well. Another tip, if you are doing this, don't spend more than 2 hours staying and reading, because remember, the technique is to stay focused and read carefully, or else there is not point. So move around, drink water, and come back. This was the techniques that helped me ace my exam a day before, and hopefully for you too. See you in my next video.